They're scored 50% on the presentation and 50% on the idea. They're allowed to have a note card, but they don't have any props, because usually you don't get to bring props with you to the elevator. So I'm going to time you guys on my phone. And when you start talking is when I will start timing you. So you don't need to wait for a second. Just take your breath, go, and it's going to be great. Now, every single one of them is getting $100 because they won the local competition. But the top 3 teams are getting $750. Good. Okay. Please, everyone, give a huge warm welcome to our first contestant, Robert Clark.
When I was a child, one of my favorite things to do was to build and to create. Whether it was with Lincoln Logs or Legos, I loved playing with toys, but the creativity was limited only by my imagination. As an adult, such things seemed childish and a waste of time. What if it wasn't? Hi, I'm Robert Clark, founder and CEO of Ergature, the future of furniture. Much like the barrel of Lincoln Logs or the box of Legos, our product provides universal kits where you can use universal components in order to create various pieces of furniture. You can turn a coffee table into a bookcase using virtually the same components. Whether you're a master carpenter or a newbie when it comes to building, this product is easy enough for anyone and everyone to use. It is an ideal product for people with very limited living space, where you can change the furniture in order to accommodate whatever you need. Say you're having a party over and some of your friends are coming over. You can disassemble your desk in order to make a few chairs to have a place for them to sit. Easy enough for you to do by yourself, but entertaining enough for you to do with a partner. Whether it's a significant other or a parent and child, this is a perfect bonding tool. Say it's raining outside and the children still want to play. You can take apart some of the dining room furniture in order to create a makeshift floor for them. The best place to sell this would obviously be the Home Depot, so you can see and demonstrate the various possible ways you can arrange it. It's easy, it's ergonomic, it's Ergature. Thank you very much.
Nicely done, and you reminded me, I would like to remind all of our contestants, if you weren't already, please finish your pitch with thank you, because that's our clue to clap. If your 90 seconds is up, I will say thank you loudly to clue the audience to clap, and thank you for your wonderful presentation. Because you're finished at that point, it's going to be great. Okay, please, our second presenter is Mumastu Fall. Welcome! You are taller.
Hello everyone. So let's get a quick show of hands first of all. How many of us are aware of what halal means? That's a few of us. Okay, so for those of us who may not know, halal refers to anything that's permissible within Islamic law. So if anyone in the crowd is Muslim like me, you may be familiar with the experience of reading through all of the ingredients on pretty much any product that you put inside or on the outside of your body. And honestly, it gets pretty exhausting, right? You know, it's kind of boring, fairly time consuming, and most of all, it's pretty frustrating to have that experience of feeling like a company is saying to you, we don't care so much that you're here, we don't see you, or they don't even indicate to you what their halal products are, and so you have to do that work on your own. And maybe it makes sense that most people aren't so aware of halal because Islam is a minority community, yes, but what if I told you that Islam is not only the fastest growing religion in the world and in this country, but by 2040, it's meant to surpass Judaism as the second most popular religion in this country. And what that means, what that indicates to us, is that this community is growing, and just as that, likewise, it needs its services to expand in all directions. And so that's where we need to start this conversation of what can we do in order to address Muslims' wants and needs in order to make them feel fully engaged as active and fulfilled and honored participants of a larger community. And this conversation is just blossoming, but it hasn't fully yet. And that's where Sahar comes in as a company that would like to propel this conversation forward and allow Muslim beauty and encourage it to blossom and flourish. So Sahar is a beauty box subscription service.
Thank you. So sorry. Time distortion effect when you're on the stage. Just look of Einstein's theory of relativity. You approach the speed of light or a podium. Our third presenter is Trayvon Hyatt. Adjust the mic or hold it.
Hello, my name is Trayvon Hyatt. As some of you may know, I currently run my own business. And I have to tell you, the hardest part about running my own business has been trying to find a photographer to take photographs for my business. I found that they were either unavailable at the time or took days to respond. Meanwhile, my friend Mary, a pro photographer, spends a huge portion of her time searching for customers and scheduling appointments. A lot of the time, she doesn't get paid, or she spends even more time trying to collect payment. So I thought about it. What if she had an app that could take care of all of this for her? The Uber of photography, the Shoot app, an app that will connect photographers with customers who need their services. From weddings to your dog's first birthday party, we got you covered. I come to you today to ask if you know any photographers, developers, or programmers who could help build this dream to life. Thank you for your time.
And our next presenter is Kirby Kidd. Oh, it's always on. You just need to have it at your height. There we go. You don't have to tap it. It is on.
Where do you think mental health and fitness training connect? Fitness helps with better sleep, emotional regulation, reduces stress and anxiety, and even helps with that libido. But what happens when life happens? What happens next? Unexpected breakup, burnout and fatigue, loved one's death. You think people generally continue with their fitness? I've been there, and as a trainer and now interning counselor, unhealthy life practices begin again. Overeating, engagement in poor habits, and my bad moods develop like an evil twin. So what do you think the next step is with mental health and fitness training when life happens? Sweat Magic is that next step. Sweat Magic offers bi-directional services fostering mental health and physical health because our bodies crave movement and our minds demand balance. It would be a pivotal next step to combine counseling and fitness sessions together in one holistic package. To start this movement, Sweat Magic will promote this integration from Instagram by posting both workouts and information about mental health concerns and severe mental illness. Sweat Magic will highlight the accessibility of services by licensed mental health professionals and connect it to Instagram fitness influencers that embody both mental and physical health. This next step is desperately needed by our spirits, our minds, and our bodies, and all it takes is a drop of Sweat Magic.
Next up, Liam Malone.
Audio engineer, so I know not to touch the mic. Hi, folks. Thank you very much, first off, to the Grinspoon Foundation, VVM, Hampshire College, and all the mentors that have helped get me to this place. I truly appreciate it. My name, as he said, is Liam Malone, and I have a way that we can address food security by taking advantage of a billion-dollar industry. My indoor urban agriculture company, Grains for Good, will grow quality wholesale cannabis. Then, using a portion of our cannabis products, we will be able to grow healthy, organic produce that people can actually afford. Having spent years in the grocery and food service industry, and now as an urban agriculture and entrepreneurship student, I've developed this model so that we can integrate a very lucrative opportunity, but do it in a sustainable and equitable way. The majority of respondents that I've interviewed have stated that quality organic produce is often too expensive or just too far away. Most supermarket chains pretty much get their produce from hundreds, if not thousands of miles away, and it loses a lot of its nutritional content in the process. So meanwhile, We have these lines at cannabis stores that are around the block for months. And the price of craft cannabis is insane. So why couldn't we use that to fuel a true revolution in food justice? Greens for Good is a sustainable, cooperative business model that not only harnesses the potential of this cannabis green rush, but also enriches the community in the process. I am seeking bold partners who will help us navigate and overcome the legal hurdles, because at Greens for Good, we're planting the seeds to grow a stronger community.
Our next contestant, Alessandra Massa.
In recent years, female solo travel has skyrocketed. But between stories of empowerment and adventure are startling rates of harassment, violence, and even death. Just last year, while walking back to my hotel in St. Petersburg, I realized I was being followed. I walked as quickly as possible, but after turning a corner, one of the men cut me off, and I was suddenly surrounded. Luckily, a group of women had seen what was happening, interceded, and walked me back to my hotel. Although I was fortunate enough to make it back safely, many women today are unable to say the same. My name is Alessandra Massa, and I'm the co-founder of Maya, the first social network for female solo travelers looking to stay safe, share experiences, and save money. Maya's platform has three main features: social, safety, and savings. Users can swipe through profiles, direct message each other, and make plans to hit the town. Maya's security features include automatic embassy check-ins, notifications about security threats, connections to local first responders, and emergency location sharing. To save money, users can search for others traveling the same area and pair up to split Airbnbs. Maya has an applicable market of over 105 million women whose purchasing power exceeds $14 trillion. We first plan to focus on the millennial market. In terms of revenue, it's driven off of targeted advertising. From large companies like REI and Patagonia to hyper-local tourist agencies, the targeted advertising opportunities are endless. Today, I want to hear from all of you about your experiences traveling and what you do to stay safe. Thank you, and remember to travel fearlessly with Maya.
So we've all been there before. 7 a.m. You just finished shoveling the driveway. Now it's time to salt it. You hoist up that big 20-pound bag of salt, grab the flimsy plastic cup for a minute, and start sprinkling it around. It's blotchy over there, almost nothing over there, and halfway through, the cup breaks. What if I told you there's an easier way to do this? Hi, my name's Edwin McLeedy, and I invented the Easy Salter. The Easy Salter is a salt slinging machine. It has a 3-point harness that makes it easy to carry around. Top loader, they can put salt, ice melt, or dirt, whatever have you. And a battery pack that connects to a machine that can sling salt over 20 feet. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That means you can salt your driveway in half the time. All you have to do is aim and Now, when I interviewed local landscape workers, people who are paid to salt driveways, 4 out of 5 said they would spend money on something that made salting driveways easier and more efficient. Well, the Easy Salter fits that to a T. Now, I know it's springtime, but winter is coming. You will be ready with the Easy Salter. Thank you.
You guys are up in the game. Next year's contestants have to really watch this video. Our next contestant, Anna Maria Miller.
Hello, my name is Anna Maria Miller, and I'm here with my partners Jingyu Chow and Haley Green, and together we founded the microbial identifier iSpy. iSpy is an image-based microbial identifier accessed through a web-based application. Using machine learning, our model can accurately assess uploaded images of bacteria based on its morphology or its physical characteristics. This idea first came into fruition after having experienced a lot of frustration working in microbial research, specifically bacterial identification. We quickly realized that machine learning principles could solve this problem for us. We plan to cater to biotech and pharmaceutical companies expediting research and development as well as quality control through rapid microbial identification. We also plan to generate revenue through a subscription-based model depending on the number of images uploaded in a month. Currently, we are in the preliminary stages of research and development. We're working to expand our data set and improve the accuracy of our model, and we hope to move from solely identifying morphology to also being able to identify other microorganisms. We hope to also in the future cater other industries such as healthcare and academia. So currently competing methods such as DNA sequencing, chemical tests, and manually assessing morphology with the human naked eye fails to be easily accessible, cost efficient, and quick to use, while our image-based product can accomplish all of that, while also conserving resources. And that's why iSpy will become the primary method of bacterial identification for researchers everywhere. Thank you.
Next contestant, Kiera Moulton!
Hello. Hi, I want you to trash your ordinary workout routines and do something great today. My business venture is called Uplift Fitness. It provides members a unique group training experience unlike no other by allowing them to clean up their local communities. Hi, my name is Kiera Moulton. I'm a sports management and accounting major at Elms College, and I am passionate about exercise and community service. Uplift Fitness is a weekly fitness club whose workouts consist of picking up trash, shoveling snow, and it solves the solution of that 1,500 pounds of trash per year is what the average American produces. And 73% of Americans work out regularly at least once a week. So by combining these two solutions, we will create a win-win situation for communities who feel devastated by the excess amount of trash left on their side streets. Uplift Fitness charges a monthly membership fee that allows members to access meetup locations, equipment, and trainers who provide workouts that will get you fit while cleaning up the neighborhood. Getting fit never felt so good, so join Uplift Fitness and uplift your community today.
It's a very friendly crowd. We love you guys. All right, our next presenter, Kelly Pion. Come on up!
I found myself alone and in the wrong part of town when I traveled to Houston for the first time last fall. I didn't know anyone there, and no one in my family had ever been there before. When I explored the U.S. by myself, I want to know before if the neighborhood is safe. And if I'm in trouble, I want someone to know what is happening. With Safety Sister, you can now travel alone without worry. I'm Kelly Pion, the developer of this new mobile app that looks out for you when you travel. Safety Sister enables peace of mind for travelers by minimizing potentially dangerous situations in 3 ways. First, the app features a 1 to 5 star safety rating of neighborhoods based on aggregated crime statistics. Second, it alerts your loved ones to your location if you sense trouble. And third, it automatically calls the police if your situation becomes physical. Nothing like Safety Sister exists on the market today. You may be able to find apps that have these features separately, but none have them together. And this is important because you don't want to fumble with multiple apps, when you're in an unsafe situation. Safety Sister will generate revenue through $2 annual subscriptions. We'll start by targeting the 100 million American women who travel alone each year. And starting with this market will yield over $2 million in revenue in the first year. Partner with me to make Safety Sister a reality so that we can all travel alone without worry. Thank you.
You guys got the on-deck thing down. It's great. Our next presenter, Marlene Tapiore.
Give me a second.
Hydration is key.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Marlene Tapia. Are you tired of the cold weather here in the Northeast? As Islander, it's been very hard to get used to this freezing, cold, annoying, and cruel winter weather. Hats and hoodies may keep you warm, but you know what? They mess up your hair. My new product is a sophisticated solution for you that will keep you warm, safe, and looking great. I call it the Caribbean umbrella. But this is not your grandmother's umbrella. This revolutionary umbrella incorporates solar heat panels that generate light and radiant heat up to 12 hours. It is a high-tech, portable, and energy-efficient umbrella. The Caribbean umbrella will keep you warmer than the Caribbean sun. It prevents you from falling in the darkness of the night. Yes, the Caribbean umbrella is costing only $19.99 and includes a battery pack for those cloudy days. When you buy one, we will donate one for those homeless who need warmth and light in the darkness of the night. I am looking for investors who can help me put this amazing patent-pending product in the market. Thank you for your time, and remember, the warmest place is under your Caribbean umbrella.
Contestant, Ethan Valdez!
Game from the game. What do you think of when you see a study guide? As a college freshman, I personally think of a stale piece of paper that's not mentally engaging. Here at Brain Games, we believe that studying from a game is much more beneficial, and what you learn stays with you. Hi, my name is Ethan Valdez, here to introduce you to Edge. Edge is a spin-off of the popular game Jenga. So you take a block, but now you get asked a question. If you get the question right, put the block on top, next person's turn. If you get the question wrong, you have to pull another block, answering another question. This adds to the level of competition, because you not only have to worry about toppling the tower, you also have to focus on getting each question correct. Now, Edge is designed to enthrall students the entire time with challenging concepts that will test them mentally. It broadens their knowledge on key functions, along with helping transition first-year students, such as myself, to the vocabulary and the topics that are discussed in the everyday classroom. Finally, the beauty of Edge is that the applications are nearly limitless. Business majors can use it with business questions, engineers can put in math equations. 16 million college students in the United States could engage in a brand new style of studying and shed away the traditional, old, boring study guide. Now, all these things tie together to guarantee to have you on the edge of your seat. Thank you.
Next up, Braden Woods.
The Rosewood Development Team can build you a home for a fifth of the cost and half the time of a traditional home. Now we're solving two problems. The first is clearly the barrier to entry to the housing market. We know that several million people will graduate college in the next year. The National Association of Realtors knows that only half of those graduates will be able to afford their first home by the time they're 32. Enter our second problem. There are hundreds of thousands of shipping containers sitting idle in dockyards across the globe. Owners want these gone, but these solid steel boxes can be made into whatever building you wish. A beautiful ranch home, a motor parts garage, an office high-rise. And Rosewood can transform these units for as little as $80,000. Our low operating cost and our quick turnaround means that we can capture the new homeowners market we provide alternatives for urban developers, and we provide space for new businesses. But Rosewood needs to learn how to train or hire architects and builders for our projects. And we want to get those workers and architects on board now, because we know that there's room for Rosewood. Thank you very much.
All right, being last can sometimes be psychologically challenging. So please, let's give an extra big welcome to our final presenter, Elias Woodward!
That was annoying. So how come so many of us wake up to the sound in the morning? Did you know that 53% of people feel dreadful when they hear their alarm in the morning? I'm Elias Woodward, and with my weight-sensitive, voice-controlled, musical, and vibrating alarm clock pillow, or the wake-up pillow, you can start your day in the perfect way. It's weight sensitive, so the pillow always knows when you're laying on it. So when you're laying on it, the alarm goes off. The only way to shut it off is if you get up. So if you lay back down, it's going to react. And it's super simple to set up. It's voice control. I just lay on it and I go, set my alarm for 6 a.m. and wake me up to Girls Just Want to Have Fun by Cyndi Lauper, because that's just my jam. But you don't always have to play music. It vibrates as well. So this could benefit people that sleep next to their significant other, or someone with roommates, or the hearing impaired. So don't get caught sleeping. Let's wake up.
What an incredible set of presentations. Just give it up for all of our All right, folks, our judges are